down.
Correct.
But you're in the huddle. Are you thinking, hey, Don, man, it's there. It's there. You got to get it to me. Were you the primary receiver on 4th and 26, a playoff game against one of the most historical teams in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers? Are you thinking, I'm going to be the man?
I didn't know to this capacity, being like an Eagle is being Eagles history, NFL history, one of the biggest plays. I mean, I didn't know that, but Donovan looked at me and he's like, "You ready?" And I'm looking at him like, and I didn't say anything. What do you think I've been here all game? I've been ready. Just throw me the ball already.
And as you already stated, you've been open all day.
I've been open all day. What receiver isn't, by the way? So, with that being said, Donovan put me in a great position to make that play. And sometimes you only get one shot. You have to take advantage of your opportunity as a slot receiver because, Andy, he spreads the ball around a lot. He's predicated on 10 people catching one ball. So you're going to win the game, but you're not going to get a second contract.
10 players with one football. That doesn't work out.
It sucks.
But Andy liked to use everybody. You're right. And, you got Westbrook in the backfield. You had a plethora of wide receivers. You had a great tight end in Chad Lewis. You had
RJ, LJ
Smith. I mean, you had a bunch of. Well, that's why you go to the Super Bowl. You had a bunch of talent.
Right. And you have to feed everybody.
All right. I hate to revisit this though. Oh, God. The Super Bowl loss. Of course, I dealt with one of those myself, and that's why I'm still a little bit lost. And they're hard to deal with, and you never let it go, and they still haunt you when you drink more Miller Lite.
Drink some beer.
And that's what you do. Try to forget those demons. But you go against the vaunted New England Patriots. And you were kind of like a cocky quarterback. Actually, you were saying all week you were shredding the Patriots defense. You're going to light them up and all.
Belichick lit my ass up too, though.
Well, Bill is known to do that.
Yeah, I'm like, dang. And Coach Reed is not going to cause any controversy. Yeah. So I'm like, yep, I'm alone on this one.
And you going head to head with Belichick?
Yeah, Belichick, all of them. I mean, this is the thing. Like, I don't really believe in bulletin board material because if I need to get you to play to your highest level against me, I already won.
But you've been around long enough. You go to UCLA, you come out of Lakeland, Florida. You've been around, competitive, high-profile programs. You play in the NFL for 5 years. Coaches look for someone to overload their butt with their mouth, and the first thing you see the next day is it's on the bulletin board.
I've been bulletin board material all my life.
Because you keep talking.
That is true. That's why I'm on the sports show right now. Because I'm going to give them something.
Freddie Mitchell joining us here in the Ron Jaworski Show, and he will be back, by the way. You should be. We are partners. We are brothers. Yes. It's a fraternity of former players.
Absolutely.
And first thing Freddie comes in, we give each other a hug, man.
Yeah,
hey, you put those eagle wings on your helmet. You wore that helmet. Hey, we are together.
I took the concussions, everything.
Don't mention concussions to me, because I forget a lot.
Yeah. What's your name again?
Bobby Hoyne.
And I'm Greg Lewis.
Oh, hey.
I like Greg.
We got a little throwback here. Hey. Oh, man. All right.
The two starting cornerbacks. The two starting cornerbacks for the Eagles. They just announced it a day or two ago. Who is the two starting cornerbacks?
Well, you have Sidney Jones,
right,
and probably Ronald Darby. He's healthy.
What do you mean? He just came off of an ACL.
So what? He's healthy.
Oh, okay.
He's healthy.
Okay.
All right.
And then Sidney Achilles.
Wait,
I love them guys.
You know what? I gotta take a break.
Okay.
But you're gonna get a lot more of this when you stay on this station right now. The Fanatic, the Ron Jaworski Show, the great Freddie Mitchell, and we are going to debate the Eagles season right after this. Stay tuned. And by the way, Freddie is now in town doing so much in the community. I see him at a number of fundraisers around town, representing some of the things that I believe in, my foundation, my Jaws Youth Playbook, and Freddie comes out and talks to the kids, and he's out in the field with the kids. He comes to the golf tournament, so he's back in town, man, and we love having Freddie Mitchell back in town as a part of our family, man.
This Philadelphia community is something special, and to team up with you, because we're in a pretty awesome fraternity. We're in a pretty awesome fraternity.
It really is when you think about the former players, and the guys we run across all the time, from your area, the Westbrook and the Donovans and guys like that, and my era, the Mike Quicks and the Harold Carmichaels. There's a certain camaraderie amongst the NFL alumni. That's very, very special. And, we do bleed that Eagle.
We bleed green, and we help the community. And the community shows us love, and that's why we stay here.
Yeah, that's
we're
exactly
we're not born here, but we stay here, and this is home now.
Yeah, and more people like you if you have the Eagles covering the spread. So I just want to make sure you learn something.
Note taking. Note taking. I got you.
I'm gonna have to coach you up, Freddie. Not in route running.
I'm coachable.
You gotta learn how to suck up a little bit, man.
I have the Eagles winning though.
You got the. Oh, that's important. Yeah. Now, you know what? There will be a time I may pick against the Eagles. It's infrequent, but when I
it'll be like against Tom Brady or somebody where everybody's gonna be like, okay, maybe.
Well, we'll see who's injured that week. You gotta watch your
Atlanta
stuff.
Falcons.
You gotta watch your stuff very closely, Freddie. Injury report, updates, all that. Hang with me, man. You're gonna get stuff.
Oh, in the NFL?
Very important. Yeah, how many injuries? That is the issue that we face every single week. Who is healthy? And we do play the Patriots. The Eagles do play the Patriots.
In our house, it's hard to play in our house.
That'll be here. So, beautiful Tom Brady will get knocked down a few times, our defensive line. And I think Jim Schwartz, man, I think this is a year for Schwartz. I really do. Yeah, the league has changed. There's 5 safeties on this team. You're going to see that big nickel defense. He can be creative. He can get after the quarterback. So the Eagles have a great year. The defense plays phenomenal.
Malcolm Jenkins, how does he play every single play?
He's tough. He's tough.
Have him playing every single play.
And he's a box player, too. He'll be down there playing the run. He'll be whacking people.
I love that. He's my favorite player.
Rodney McLeod back is huge, man. It's huge. See, you started to show off lukewarm, and see how I've won him over. I'm committed. I got Freddie on board, man. I got him. Hey, we're going to wrap this up because we can go on all night. But, hey, how about a big round of applause for the legendary wide receiver from the Philadelphia Eagles, Mr. 4th and 26, Freddie Mitchell. Freddie, thank you so much. I'm getting back. We've had an absolute ball tonight. You were entertained, you've been informative, and we had a good old time talking about the good old days. And that'll wrap this show up. And next week we'll be coming to you live from the 7 Tap Tavern at Ramblewood Country Club, where Brian Balding and we get it on. Baldy wants to fight everybody, every show. We got to bring security in because Baldy harasses everybody because he's always right, like me.
If you want to talk sports with John.
Yeah, we'll have some fun with it.
Absolutely.
And that'll do it for the Ron Jaworski Show here tonight from Riley's Pub at the Valleywood Country Club. And my very special guest, the legendary Freddie Mitchell. Good night, everyone.